Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, my name is Stephanie and this is Mrs. Summers Budgets. I have a family of 5 and we live in Florida. My husband and I both work full-time and we're on a journey to pay off over $70,000 in credit card debt. So today I'm going to do my week 2 and week 3 check-in for the month of August. August has been a very busy and very expensive month for us. I was hoping that was behind us now that the summer was over, but apparently it is not. Okay, so let me just tell you guys a couple of things that have happened in the last couple of weeks. So my boys started playing football over the summer. They were doing conditioning, so they were going to football practice once every other week, and now they're actually going to football practice 3 days a week, and they have a game on Saturday. So having to buy or pay for admission to get into the football games, and buy snacks for the team, drinks for the boys. That has been a surprise blow to my budget because I wasn't expecting to have to do those things. Also, our dogs, recently, well, let me just back up. Recently, we got some hens from a friend of mine, and we got a dog kennel to put them in, their chicken coop in the dog kennel. And about a week after we got these new hens, my Rottweilers tore into our old kennel that we had that had our older chickens in it and killed all 3 of our chickens. So that's been really sad. So we've bought some new chicks, which cost money, of course, and we bought a new chicken coop. We found out that our dogs' wireless collars, they're not wireless, I guess they're wired, I don't know. They're electric collars. We had some of the electric wire around the chicken coops, but apparently the dog fence wasn't working and we just didn't know it, so they were able to get up close to the coop and tear into it and kill our chickens, so that was really sad. Also, we do live in a manufactured home, so if you live in one or know anyone who does, you know most of the time they have like the vinyl skirting around the bottom. Well, we have 2 Rottweiler puppies and they're pretty rough. And they are puppies, so I guess one day they bumped into the vinyl skirting and realized that it wasn't secured tightly, and they were able to get up under the house. And when they got up under the house, they tore the ductwork from the return on our air conditioner down. So we were in the heat for about 3 days, like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because the return duct wasn't connected to the return in the house. So we got that repaired, but that was $800 out of our emergency fund that we had to pay to get the ductwork fixed. Also, we've still been going through repairs to my husband's truck. This next repair that we're about to do between his truck and my van, it's going to be like $1,000 between the parts and the labor. So hopefully that is the last thing we'll need to do, and both of our cars' check engine lights will no longer be on. But we're also having to take that $1,000 from our emergency fund. So we've just had a lot going on, a lot of money going out, a lot of, you know, things going on. So that is the reason I have been so MIA. But let's go ahead and get into what we've spent over the past 2 weeks. Yeah, and we'll do a check-in on our categories at the end of the second sheet. So week 2, y'all excuse the dog, I'm sorry. Week 2 was August 10th through the 16th. Let me write that on here. 10 through the 16th. Okay. So we had rollover of $73.45, and my husband got paid $1,300. Our light bill came out for $130.05. We paid our 5-star credit card for $76.70. We got some chlorine for the swimming pool for $21. We got an electrical box to house the timer and the cord for the swimming pool pump, which was $19.96. We got a little foot bath, so when the boys get in and out of the pool, they could rinse their feet off. So that was $13.98. And we got a pool vacuum, which was $65.95. My husband got gas in his truck for $94.26. We got some paper towels and toilet paper from Sam's Club for $48.86. This was just groceries at Walmart for $117.98. Another grocery run at Walmart for $77.64. I've been trying to do like 2 smaller grocery orders instead of 1 big one like I was doing in the past, because we inevitably end up having to go back to the store anyways, because we don't get enough fruit to last like a whole week, or bread and milk and things like that. In 3 or 4 days those items are gone, so I'm just doing 2 smaller grocery orders instead of 1 big order. Our credit card bill for Bank of America came out for $136. We bought some chicken wire and some zip ties for $15.15. We got some more chlorine for the pool for $9.63. We had Domino's pizza for $65.89. We bought a nesting box for $20.10. We got a 27-gallon plastic tote for $16.09. I got gas in my van for $63.59. We went back to Sam's Club and got some stuff for $64.16. We got some bottled water. This was like 3 24-packs, I think, for $16.51. Our dog's pet insurance came out for $76. And then Netflix came out for $21.67. So that was week 2. This is week 3, which was the 17th through today, which is the 23rd. On tomorrow's Brian's birthday. I'm trying not to forget that in the morning I'll wake up and I won't remember. Okay, so we rolled over from week 2, 202.25. Brian got paid $1,300 and I got paid $1,650. Our Microsoft Office came out for $6.99. We got groceries at Walmart for $99.69. We got a pure water filter and a charcoal chimney for $39.86. We got groceries at Publix for $117.57. I got some picture frames for $13.66. We got a bag of dog food for $44.71. Our mortgage came out for $1826.11. Our Chase credit card payment came out for $136. Since Brian's, I think it was his first check, was only $1,200 instead of $1,300. We cut his personal money in half to save on the budget. I just didn't know where to cut the $100 from, because we've had so many expenses this month as far as our variable expenses go. So he only got $75 of personal money. Our Chase credit card payment came out for $166.73. We paid for our Amazon Prime membership for $139. My life insurance came out for $36.40. Our medical bill from Carter's hospital stay came out for $50. And we spent $152.15 at Walmart for groceries. Carter had been complaining about his ear hurting, so I took him to a sick visit, and our copay for that is $25. He did end up having swimmer's ear. He had a large dry clump of earwax in his ear that was causing it not to drain. So he had water against his eardrum or ear canal, I guess, which caused him to get a little bit of an infection. So that has been remedied. He's on some like steroids and antibiotics now for that. So it's been about, well, that was this past Saturday. So it's been about 4 days and he's feeling better. Saturday, we went to a football game. It was our jamboree, the boys' first game of the season. So they had a large gap in between. I think it was 2 hours between my 8-year-old's team and my 10-year-old's team playing. Or my kids are 7 and 9. They're on the 8-year-old team and the 10-year-old team. So between the 8 and 10-year-old teams playing, there was a 2-hour break. So we went to Culver's for lunch, and that was $45.85. We did have to pay to get into the football game. So it was $4 per person. The boys, the big boys, didn't have to pay because they were football players. So for me, Brian, and Carter, it was $12. $20 fee for the prescription we got for Carter's ear. $51 for groceries, and this was just a 24-pack of water, a bag of apples, 2 bags of oranges, some Gatorade, some Kool-Aid, 2-gallon bottles of water, and a big box of Goldfish. So this was for mainly for my kids and the cheerleaders, like drinks and snacks for the game. Before we went to the game, we stopped at Buc-ee's and we had to get a bag of ice and some Gatorades for our kids, and me and Brian got a couple of sodas, so that was $20.84. We got gas in my car for $64.41. Since we were down to like $9 in our account, I moved some money from our savings account into our checking account, which was $100. And good thing I did, because Brian still needed gas, and his gas for his truck was $99 because gas is like $3.90 a gallon here. Let's see where we are as far as our variable expenses go. Okay, so our budgeted amount was $1,200, and so far we have spent $1,141.32. So that means we have not enough money. $58.68 remaining for our grocery category. Yeah, okay. Okay. Blow money. We budgeted $150. We spent $75. So, I mean, technically we have $75 remaining, but we're not going to spend that $75 because, like I said, we need to cut somewhere. So for cars, we budgeted $700, and so far we have spent $682. Oh no, not $682, $582.93. $700 minus $582.93 leaves $117.07, which is not enough for 2 tanks of gas, so we'll be over budget here also. For household, we budgeted $23.22.92, and we spent $23.94.14. So we don't have anything remaining because we're in the negative. by $71.22. For pets, we planned on spending $220, and so far we've spent $185.52. So that means we have $34.48 left, which is just enough for 1 bag of chicken feed. For medical, we're over budget also because of Carter's ear. We only budgeted $50 and we spent $95, so that means we are $45 over budget. For eating out, we budgeted $200, and so far we have used $192.55. So that means we have $7.45 left. And clothes, we didn't budget anything. We haven't spent anything. So there's that. Okay. All right, so for groceries, we're going to be over budget because $58 isn't enough to last us the last week. For Brian's personal money, he's not going to get this, so we don't have to worry about it. Cars, $117, we're going to be over budget because that's not enough for 2 tanks of gas. We're already over budget for household. Pets, we should be right on the dot with. We're just going to need 1 bag of chicken feed for the rest of the month, and then we'll be done with the pets category. Eating out, we're probably going to be over budget also. Ain't no probably, it's a definitely. We're definitely going to be over budget because we're going to have to eat out probably Saturday after the football game because I'm not going to want to cook after being out in the heat all day. So we'll be over budget here. So, I mean, as usual, per the usual, we'll be over budget on our variable expenses, but that's how things are looking right now. I'm working on getting my debt numbers for you guys as my statements come in so that I can give you a debt update for the end of the month, and we can go ahead and get August finished up and closed out and move into September. I do have some changes to my budget for the month of September, so I'm excited to share those with you guys. So until the next video, which I hope will be the check-in for paycheck number 4 for the month of August, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.